Now, the sad experience that my people had was that when the British conquered India, they realized that at any time anybody will give them trouble, it will be the Muslims. Because power, rule, dominion was wrenched out of their hands. And once you have tasted power, you yearn for it once more. You want to have it again. You tasted it, power, it's very sweet, very pleasant. You remember it over and over again. You want it. So, and the Muslims were a militant people compared to the Hindus of the time. They were then, in India, they were as docile as the cows that they were worshipping. I understand you have no cows here. You have no cows. But you know what a cow looks like? Few people do know. Yes. It's amazing. You have no cows in the country. My people are worshipping the cow in India. You haven't got them. So they were docile. You know, the cow is a very docile animal. Docile, you know, very like the good Maldivians, you know, very nice, kind-hearted. It's not a very good quality. I assure you, it's a very good quality. But it's a contradiction. I say, you are very good people, but when you are so sweet, people have a tendency to chew you up. You know that? It's a human failing. When we find people are very nice, we take advantage of their good nature. So my father used to tell me, he says, my son, don't be so sweet that people chew you up. And don't be so bitter that they spit you out. I think I've tried to hit that warning. No? Don't be too sweet and don't be so bitter. You people are very sweet. There's a danger there. There's a danger there. However, you see, the Christians, the British, they felt that if we can change the Muslims, if we can convert them, if we can teach them to turn the other cheek, because Jesus Christ is supposed to have said in the Christian Bible that he who strikes you on the right cheek, give him the other. Now, if we can make the Muslims to do that, we can rule them for 1,000 years. So they started pouring in the missionaries, preachers, priests, into India like frogs in the rainy season. I see you have a rainy season here, but I haven't seen any frogs. Do you have frogs here? Frogs? You have frogs. I don't know, I'm talking to people. They have no cows. I don't know whether you have frogs on this island or not. I understand you have no dogs either. No dogs? No dogs, no pigs. Wonderful country. So I have to start telling you everything, what a dog is like and what a dog does and how it behaves and the pig what it does. But I'm sure you learn all this at school. You know, I won't waste my time with you. So they started pouring in the missionaries like frogs in my country, in India. In rainy season, the frogs come out by the thousands. You see, therefore I said frogs in the rainy season. You have a continuous rainy season, so the frogs don't come out. And these missionaries, you see, they started challenging the Muslims to public debates, thinking by getting our alim on the platform, debating with him and making a fool out of him in front of the people, that everybody will get converted. This was the psychology. So they started challenging the Muslims to public debates. At first the Muslims were reluctant, naturally. These people had just conquered us, and if some of our alims speak a bit too militantly, like people have a tendency to say, Mr. Deedat speaks too militantly. He's too militant. Even nice, kind, soft people to talk, you know. Nice, nice. Sweetie, sweetie, goody, goody. I don't know. Allah has made me what I am. You know, if the mic systems fail, I can still talk to you all at the back. This is something Allah has given me. My voice, my height, everything He's given it to me. I didn't acquire it. He gave it to me. And I'm using it. And it's paying dividends. It gives me good returns. But now some of our brethren who are a bit more timid, he speaks too loud. He gets hot under the collar. He's too militant. You know, he must speak softly, kindly. So the people were afraid, going and debating with the Christian, the ruler, her people and getting into some political difficulty, they might send you to the Andaman Islands then. I don't know if they knew about Maldives, that was close, Andaman Islands, they call them Kalapani, black waters. So he says, no, rather keep out of harm's way. Silence is golden. So, and we didn't know the language. We couldn't speak English, our people, our learned men, they only knew Urdu, Farsi, and the native language. They didn't know the language of the rulers. So the missionaries, they mastered our language. And this is the genius of the Westerner. If you allow him to make inroads into your country, in 3 months' time they'll learn your language. And they'll talk to you in your language. They'll present to you the Bible in your language. Not in English or Arabic, that they have, plenty. But in your own native tongue and in your own script. The script that you're writing, I can't read. That script, they'll give it to you. And you lap it up. You can't help it, it's human nature. Your tongue, mother tongue, there's nothing sweeter to a man than his own mother tongue. There's no better way to get into the heart of a person than through his own mother tongue. If I could speak your language, wallah, I would have spoken it to you. So they started mastering our language, Urdu. And now they started challenging the Muslims to debates in Urdu.